Hi YouTube family. I was asked about this video that I uploaded just yesterday in terms of how was I able to put music into my video using the remix function. And I wasn't sure if everyone knew how to do this or not, but it's something that I've been using on my other channel, which is a line dance channel. And there is a right way and a wrong way to use the copyright music. So first of all, if you use it in long-term video, you are leaving yourself open to a copyright strike. And just know that on any video where you are using copyrighted music, there is potential action where the music company will make you take down the video. You could get a copyright strike, that kind of thing. So you want to be careful. On shorts, you can use certain music, but depending on whether the artist does allow it for shorts. And when they allow it for shorts, it can only be used in shorts that are 60 seconds or less. So the right way and the wrong way to do it. So the wrong way is to use actual music that's just playing in the background. The right way to do it is to do it through the remix mode. So that's what we're going to go through today. Now, I am somewhat technically challenged because I don't know how to do any fancy editing or anything like this. So we're going to try to do this in one take. And let me see if I can get my phone here. So you can only use the remix function on your phone. You can't use it on an iPad or a computer. So here we are coming to YouTube. The first thing that you would do is you go to YouTube and you look up the soundtrack that you'd like. So in our case, we were looking up, I believe it was Apache, Jump on It. Okay. So I found, there's a couple soundtracks here. So this one, I just click on that. And then what it says is can you see this button here? It says remix. So you hit remix. Okay. And it says down here sound. So click on sound. It says use the sound from this video. So you click on sound, and then now this wasn't the exact same one, but it is the same song. It just happens to be a different video, but this is the one that the record company allows. Now, there are different places that you can just pull and drag to where you want it to start. And so in the video that I shot, I wanted it to get past the intro into the part that you get to like do something exciting and jump. Now my video is longer than 15 seconds and yours might be too. So don't worry about it. All you're going to do is press done. And then can you see here at the top? It says 15 seconds. We're just gonna push it to 60, even though your video might not use all that music, okay? Now, what I've gone ahead and done is I have a video of me already doing the dance, and that's one where I did with the actual live music. Don't worry about it in terms of trying to, you won't be using any of that music. You'll be using this one to cover up. So you can go ahead, dance in your living room with the speaker on and that kind of thing. And then what I did do was edit that video in advance just using Google Photos. If you need me to explain how to do that, then I'm happy to do that. Or actually, hang on, let's see if we can do that. Oh, here we are in Photos. Okay, so I had a couple of, this is the long version. Okay, so I should say the long version, and make sure you shoot vertically, is I just hit play on my, on this camera, and then played the music, and then decided when I was going to enter scene. Okay, so it goes a little bit long. And then what I did was I used Google Photo here, and because I don't know any editing software, there's probably a better way to do this, guys, but this is the way I did it. I just went to Google Photos. They have their own native editing. And then what I did is, I've got the sound off now, but you can either do it visually or you can do it by, just listening to the sound. But in this case, you can see that I enter frame right there. So that's where it's going to start. And then you just end up playing the video. And then in this case, we're going to go until I leave frame. Okay, there it goes. I leave frame. So we're just going to drag that to right there. Okay, and then there's a button here that says save copy. I'm going to go back to where I was in YouTube, and it says add. Okay, so you're going to add, and let's see where that video is. It was this, I think it was this one right here. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to make you can make some adjustments so that you can make sure that this video syncs up to the beats of the song. So something that you want to be careful about that I'm learning, because I did a bunch of these videos, I batched them on Sunday, which means that I just recorded a whole bunch all at one time, is I noticed that if I sang along with the soundtrack, it was harder to sync the video. It's okay if, you know, your dancing is just a few beats off, but the singing makes it look horrible. So I would recommend not singing in your video. The other thing that happens is that YouTube is a little bit slightly imperfect in terms of the syncing. So you'll just have to like play around to get as close as possible. The other thing I've noticed too is that once you get to the end, just know that the other thing YouTube does is no matter what you do, sometimes it sort of cuts off your ending a little bit. So just play around with those and have fun. Then when you think you've got it all synced up and you're synced to the music, you push done. Now this is important because now they say they've changed this feature in YouTube, but I can't seem to see that that's the case. So then we put here, okay. And then you push, oh, this is a part where if you want to put any sort of text over it, like text. Now that is not the color we want white, but you have different options for you here. I love that bolding thing. There is different fonts, so play around with that. Okay. And then say you want this bigger. Oops, or in this case, I go, whoa, I didn't mean to push that button. So you can double click, push edit. I want that big. So you can do that, adjust there. So you're gonna have to play around these features, figure out for yourself. You can change the color. So have fun with that, do all those kinds of things. And then there's also a way where it says timing. So play around with this. Maybe I just want text at the beginning of the video. In my case, I let it run right through to the end, but you can play around with all sorts of things. So say that was there, done. Okay. Then here, go ahead and push next. And then make sure, see up here, there's a little edit there. Make sure you edit. Right now, you can't upload custom thumbnails on Shorts, but you do get a choice. So that's the pose that I had wanted, and then when I uploaded, I forgot to choose the thumbnail. Okay, and then you go like that. See, there it is. Then you have a chance to do your title, and then you can put in some hashtags. So I would suggest you put in at least 2 hashtags. Now, where it says visibility, you have a choice of public, unlisted, and private. And I just learned this recently, so I'll upload this tip to the channel. But I had been previously uploading using unlisted so that I can add in my tags and things like that. But I just learned recently that you're better to use like a delayed publish as public. So I would choose something that's an imaginary date in the future. Okay. Then you're going to go ahead and upload short, but make sure you select your audience. You could do your location. I don't know if it makes a difference. So type in location, select your audience, a related video if you'd like, and then upload the short. And then after you've uploaded all of this, you can go back and then enter all your tags and everything in. Don't delay this That was the mistake I was making only like 24 hours ago. So the reason why you don't want to upload and then do your tags later, and I know you'll want to like delay because you're so excited to get this up, is you want to get all the information in for YouTube to understand, because if you do that, then that gives YouTube a much better understanding of how and who they should target the algorithm to. So I changed this on this video and it made a huge difference. So let's just see here is how it made a difference is let's go into my YouTube analytics. Is this it? Yes. I mean, I just loaded this the other day. And where is it here? It has gotten, check this out. I mean, I just loaded this yesterday. It has already gotten 474 views in the shorts feed. And then let's see what other interesting information is here. Is, you know, it wasn't everyone's cup of tea. Only 33% viewed it. But Google did, or rather YouTube, it got shown in the shorts feed 1.4K times, and then that generated 500 views. Now, what you may notice sometimes with YouTube is that things don't pop off instantly. It's like sometimes it just sort of, you're wondering what's happening, but what is happening is that YouTube sends out a signal and like does a little test audience, and if that does well, then they send it to more and they send it to more. So that's sometimes why you see shorts do phenomenal, and then it just drops off. And the reason it drops off is there's just more content being produced over time. So I hope that helps you guys out in terms of what I attempted to do. But here is my hopes is I used this format, this dancing format, and I made the thing very short, and that was just so that, you know, it was just a fun, frivolous thing. And I've been using that little dancing format or music format for celebrating my 10 subscribers, as well as celebrating YouTubers that I want people to like go congratulate to celebrate their win. So I hope you're inspired, and I hope that you will use this remix function, and then there are probably quicker ways to do it. So I can't wait for you to show me what you're doing. Feel free to include a link down here. I'd love to see you dance. So it's kind of like a remix dance challenge. Have fun with it, and have a good day. Bye.